So guys, just going to answer a few of your questions. So your first question is, why have I done this trip? This trip was done to prove that anything is achievable. No matter what your anxiety levels are at, you can do these sort of trips. That's why I did this trip. Your next question is, what's my next trip? I don't actually know at the moment. I do plan on doing a video for the Isle of Man. Just a touristy type video, what you can and can't do in the Isle of Man with the anxiety, how to deal with it. I also want to concentrate on more of my adventure videos, hotel reviews, and some more collaborations with Pete, if he can stay awake.
Yeah, of course.
So yeah, that's that. That's pretty much what I want to do next. Where do I find the motivation? The motivation I find is my children, and I also watch my early video where I'm extremely upset and depressed. That gets me out of bed and gets me wanting to be better than I was. And also, if you get out and you can conquer your anxiety, you get chatting to certain people, that will also give you a lift. You'll meet people in similar situations, believe it or not. So yeah, that's my motivation really. Just getting up and getting out and facing the world. No, I have not forgot about my theme park videos. I love doing my theme park videos. I will be doing more. I have a lot more I've already recorded. I just haven't had the time to produce the video. Basically, I've been concentrating more on these self-help videos and getting better. But yes, they will be coming more often than they have been. I promise you that. Good news, we're here in Liverpool. Look at the sights behind me, St George's Hall there, it's fantastic. We've got the radio tower just there and the rest of the city below me. So this video is all about Liverpool, a city I know very well. I come here often enough, it's like a second home. Here with Pete. So please join us for our last city on this challenge, to see the sights and sounds of the city of Liverpool. We've done 3 cities and this is the last one. So I'm looking forward to this one. It should be good and it's a fantastic weather. Look, sun, clear blue skies, can't get enough. So let's get in there and get it done.
Everywhere else we've been.
We can definitely do it. What do you think, Pete? We've done 3 cities, this is the last one. Did you think we'd do it?
Yeah, I had faith,
knew we'd do it? Yeah.
I had faith.
The only thing I haven't expected is, or I didn't take into account for, was how tired travelling makes you. Obviously you know about that, but when you're planning something like this, you don't put that into your
It's not just
equation.
the travelling as well, it's the walking. It's
sitting around,
trying to find somewhere to go.
It's everything.
My Apple Watch says we've walked over 50 miles in the last 3 days. How mental is that? Just non-stop.
Over 50 miles?
Over 50 miles just walking.
Well, you know,
imagine if we hadn't got them scooters.
Exactly. Oh no, we'd have done more. We'd have
100.
We'd have been up there by 65, 70.
Yeah.
Easy, especially around Paris.
So the walking, you're burning a lot of energy, a lot of calories, you know, but it's definitely worth it.
Yeah.
It means we can eat crap.
Yeah, we might eat a little bit of crap and have a couple of cheeky beers here in Liverpool, seeing we know the place so well.
Scouse pie somewhere.
Yeah, probably. Definitely a bit of Scouse pie actually.
Definitely.
So we're going to get to the first location, but you're going to have to continue watching these videos to find out what that location is. See you soon, guys.
Bye bye.
So I've been on a plane, I've been on a train, now I'm on a bus. Hi guys, so walking around the streets of Liverpool and I find a little bit of the Isle of Man in Liverpool. The Lady of Man pub, owned by a Oakles brewery based in the Isle of Man. It's our brewery. So yeah, quite nice to see. Lady of Man used to be the name of a ship run by the Isle of Man Steam Packet Company. I'll show you a picture here. Here. So yeah, it's really nice to see that. Little touch of home in Liverpool, although Liverpool is like a second home to me. On with the tour. So guys, there is the first landmark behind me, the Liverbird buildings. The Liverbirds are the symbol of Liverpool, and they're also the symbol of Liverpool Football Club on their badge. Legend has it that if a virgin walks under the birds, they will flap their wings. Whether that's true or not, I don't know. Anyway guys, let's go and have a quick closer look at the building. Right guys, here we are at the Liverbird building, just in front of it. It's amazing. Look at the architecture in that building. It's absolutely stunning. Another famous landmark done. Another famous river as well. We've done the Thames. Now, this river here behind me is the River Mersey. Liverpool's was the gateway to the world back in the day. So Pete, how do you feel about the Liverbird building and this area in total?
Well, I don't know if you mentioned it, but just down there, you see, if you just turn your camera around and pan it around here, this is where, well, for as long as I can remember, the boat from the Isle of Man always comes in.
That's the dock here.
Yeah.
Steam packet dock there, yeah.
The ferry always comes here, so, you know, when we come to Liverpool on the boat, that's the first thing we see. It's such a great, iconic place for the boat to come in.
It is.
You know, it's great, I love it.
It's brilliant.
I associate this building with having great memories, because I always come here and have such a good time.
Good nights
so when I see it, I know I'm out for a good time, like so tonight.
Yeah, our second home basically. It's as simple as that. It's simple as that. Yeah, that's the next thing we want to show. Liverpool's also famous not just for football, but a little band called the Beatles. So we're going to have a little look around and see what we can find.
Okay.
And here we have Liverpool's most famous sons. A little band called the Beatles. Rocked the world back in the 60s. We've got John here, Ringo, George and Paul. 4 lads from Liverpool that conquered the world. Anything is achievable. They all had a dream and they made that dream a reality. I've come to this building here behind me. It isn't a historical building, but there is something historical that didn't take place here but was part of the history of a certain tragedy that happened over 100 years ago, involving a ship that was registered in Liverpool. That ship was none other than the Titanic. The building we're in front of is the former headquarters of the White Star Line shipping company. The White Star Line shipping company obviously owned the Titanic. You can see another Titanic there. The building behind me is the former headquarters of the White Star Line shipping company, the company that actually owned the Titanic. The Titanic was registered in Liverpool, however the ship itself never actually came to Liverpool. Above the archway and that balcony there, the day after the sinking of the Titanic, from that balcony above the archway, people were gathered at the bottom of the building by the doorway wanting to know information regarding their loved ones. Somebody, one of the staff members of the White Star Line shipping company, stood at that balcony and shouted down the names that they knew of the people that had passed away unfortunately due to the sinking. So this building is quite significant in the story of the Titanic. can't imagine what it would have been like. Your loved one was on that ship. You want to know whether they're alive. So you come to obviously here to find out some information, any information there is. Waiting and waiting and waiting, and then somebody unfortunately shouts down the name of your loved one. Not great. Anyway guys, that's another building of significance in Liverpool. Hi Pete, how you doing? What do you think about the Titanic tragedy?
When did that happen?
Last week.
It was a good movie.
Anyway guys, on to the next one. Guys, we're here at the Queen Victoria statue just up the road from the Albert Dock, and if you look at the statue from a certain angle, it looks like the Queen is a king. You have to come to Liverpool to see what I mean. Where else would we finish this video apart from Matthew Street? Matthew Street is obviously the famous home of the Cavern Club and where the Beatles got their start. So let's go down and see what adventures we can get into. There's plenty of Beatles mementos around. John Lennon here. There's also plenty of bars named after Beatles songs. I'll just show you now. We've got the Cavern pub, but the actual Cavern club is around this corner. That's the Cavern Club itself. Here we go into the Cavern Club. You looking forward to it, Pete? Let's go.
Woke up this morning, smiling at the rising sun. Feeling bad, we're on my doorstep, singing sweet song of a man that is pure and true. Singing, this is my message to you. Everybody, don't worry, come on, here we go.
Every little thing is gonna be alright.
If you don't worry about a thing, every little thing is gonna be alright.
Hi guys, so after a mad 4-5 days, it's the end of our adventures. We've ended the adventure in Liverpool. So, highlights, Pete?
Yeah, everything. This has been a great trip.
It has been a great trip.
Wreck now.
You can see, that's the only problem with doing so many cities in so many days. The travel catches up with you, so like the last 2 days we've really struggled because we haven't really had that much sleep.
No, I think this morning more than anything. That's hence why we're late for the flight.
Yeah, but we're here now, we're on the plane,
Yeah.
so it's all good. Back to reality now. Back to the airport and back to reality, and then back to work for you the minute you get off this flight, actually.
I'm literally walking out of the airport into work today.
Oh dear. Sucks to be Pete.
And since losing a bit of weight, I got drunk on 4 pints last night. What the hell's that all about?
I spiked them.
Dropping my hypnol in.
What's that?
No wonder I can't walk today.
Never heard of that stuff, what's that? Anyway guys, thank you for watching the videos. Please hit like and subscribe. I've been Retro, hopefully you've been smiling. We'll see you again, and I'll see you on the next adventure. Bye now. So we've landed in the Isle of Man. What did you think of the flight, Pete?
I slept.
Thanks very much.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thanks, hon. See you.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Have a good day.
Thank you. Bye. Oh God. Back to reality. One more. Hitting it. Absolute dog muck.